I spent the last year making a movie that plays tomorrow night here, which is very, very cool for me. And since I wasn't in the movie, I ate a lot. Way more than normal. And because I was like, I'm not gonna be on camera, fuck it. And it was the first time I actually enjoyed craft service and just kept enjoying it. And then we made the movie with Seth Rogen, which reawakened my appreciation for weed. So after I put the movie to bed and edited and whatnot, it's all finished, I spent literally the last 3 months getting high and watching a lot of Blu-ray DVDs and ordering food directly to the house so I didn't have to go out to get it because it was such a hassle, and there's a convenience store that delivers to our house, which was awesome. So you can call up and be like, bring me 5 Ben & Jerry, your choice. And they did, and I ate all 5. So I have, what I'm getting at is, I've gotten really fucking fat this year. Thank God this podium's here, because what y'all maybe don't see is, like most podiums, there's a space that's cut out underneath, and my gut fits into it kind of perfectly, so I can stand here like a natural man. But the person that I really want to thank, aside from a man, Sloss, is the person who has watched me get higher and fatter and still musters it up to be like, all right, fuck me, go ahead. And I don't think I have to tell you who that person is, because you know I always come after him. It's James Seamus, because in our relationship, I'm like, Jimmy, you come, then I come. And he's like, as long as I'm coming after Ang Lee, I don't give a shit. But when it's not James Seamus, I'm just saying that because he's here. It's my wife, and I would like to take this moment to say, my God, I love you. You rock so hard, and I couldn't do what I do without you. I mean, I did it a few times before we met. But I probably wouldn't have kept doing it unless you were like, we got a mortgage and a kid. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. But she's an inspiration, and she's beautiful, and I love her to death, and she comes with me to places like this and kind of sits there by herself while I go outside and think of shit to say. And she's a lovely, lovely woman for doing that, and I love her with all my heart. But thank you. I was waiting for the applause because that, you know what that means. Anal tonight. It's awards night in the Smith house is always anal night. And by that I mean she's going to strap one on and fuck me. So, and it's probably going to be this, to be honest with you. But an award like this really helps a fellow's self-esteem, and mine has been in the shitter lately because, literally in the shitter. I was at a poker game 2 weeks ago. I knew I was going to be winning this award, and somebody told me. I thought that was really awesome. Now we're going to screen the film here. So I was feeling kind of good about myself, and I played poker at one of our comic book stores, and this one was in Los Angeles, and it's based in the back of a DVD store called Laser Blazer. So we're playing, I'm doing well, I'm up, and you know, it's that point in the evening where I'm like, I gotta take a shit. So I leave and go downstairs to use the bathroom in this Laser Blazer place, which has been around since like the 80s, 20 years old or so. So the building is old and the walls are old, and I tell you this because I walked into the bathroom and the toilet was really old, and it was not the standard toilet that I'm used to sitting on. Most toilets I sit on have a pedestal that the toilet sits on, so when a fellow like me sits on it, you're okay. This jutted straight out from the wall with no base under it, kind of like an extended urinal, and I was looking at it going, man, that wall looks weak. But I really had to go, and I wanted to get back to the game, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. And I did that thing, you know, I've known many women over the course of my life, and they've all told me the same thing about pissing in public. They all do this kind of hover over the bowl. See? Kind of leaning on the haunches a little bit, so as, you know, not to, they do it so they don't get all germy. I did it that night so as to not sit on the bowl, because it didn't look very strong. So I'm doing the hover, dropping the kids, and it's difficult because normally when I sit on a toilet, I do this ass spread to sit down, kind of like a lady of the court in the 19th century.